my name is Darren Cotter, and this is my review of the Nunchuk. The Nunchuk is a secondary controller designed to add more function and gameplay to certain Wii games. One Nunchuk is included with every Wii console. The basic design of the Nunchuk is simple. As you can see, it is fairly small, and it fits well into your right hand or your left hand. It doesn't matter which one you want to use it in. The Wii Remote and the Nunchuk are designed to work in either your right or your left hand. The basic controls on it, you have the analog stick, and then on the back of it you have the C button and you have a Z button, which those will sound familiar if you're used to Nintendo's controllers that they've used in the past. The Nunchuk plugs directly into the Wii Remote, thus it doesn't need its own power supply, which is nice so you don't have to spend extra money on batteries to run it. For most games, the Nunchuk is used to maneuver characters around, since any new console uses controllers that have two analog sticks, and the Wii only uses one, which is found on the Nunchuk. You use the Nunchuk to usually move your character around, and then you use the Wii Remote to look around with your head. And then you also use it as a trigger to shoot. Whereas the Nunchuk, the buttons are usually used to access different in-game menus to maybe get your inventory of your character might have, or a lot of times it's used to change your point of view. Some examples of games that use both the Nunchuk and the Wii Remote are
Wii Boxing, which you use the Nunchuk to throw punches with your weaker hand, and the remote to throw punches with your stronger hand. Also, in games such as Super Mario Galaxy and Red Still, which is what I'm playing here, you use the Nunchuk to move your character around, and the C and Z buttons to perform various moves and tasks. Finally, in Dance Dance Revolution, which I showed in my last review, you swing the Nunchuk and Wii Remote at certain times in line with dance steps.
All in all, the Nunchuk is a great addition to the Nintendo Wii. It adds a lot of functionality that the Wii Remote didn't have, and it makes it possible to create a lot more games and actually have them be playable. It can be a little hard to get used to at first, especially if you're used to using a controller that has two analog sticks, instead of having one analog stick and then using the Wii Remote to point and look around. But as you use it, you'll get used to it, and it becomes easier and actually becomes pretty fun. So I recommend going out and getting at least a couple Nunchucks so you can play games with your friends.